Hello, everybody. My name is Yuko, and I am having in my people and the workbook and any takeaways and aha that I have in my life. And so I hope you have fun. I hope you have some connection and that you get to connect in your life. So today's lesson is lesson 68, and it goes: Love holds no grievance. Love holds no grievances. I think this is a really powerful for a lot of people, right? This is for me as well. And I'm going to read a couple of sentences and paragraphs, a couple from this. So it said, one thing that I checked out was, it is assured that those who hold grievances will redefine God in their own image, as it is certain that God created them like himself and defined them as part of him. It is assured that those who hold grievances will suffer guilt, as it is certain that those who forgive will find peace. It is assured that those who hold grievances will forget who they are, as it is certain that those who forgive will remember. Oh, this is so good. All right, another thing is that like a part of the exercise we're supposed to be doing are like reminding ourselves all through the day, right? And that love holds no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. Excuse me. Love hold no grievances. When I let all my grievances go, I will know I am perfectly safe. And right, I know that I am perfectly safe. What does it say about that? And because whether that is a human connection or that it's something that you have a connection in regards to your career or your health or your finances, whatever that is, like if everything and anything is the energy, and how would you like to hold that relationship? And this as I was reading it, and what reminded me was that one of my coach, he would say, like, instead of expecting or instead of thinking about what kind of father I want in my life, I started thinking what kind of son I want to be. So that reminded this reminded me of that story. And this has been really a theme of me nowadays, and said like, what kind of person do I want to be instead of what kind of person I want in my life, right? Whether that is my relationship with the business, relationship with a romantic partner, or a relationship with my friends. What kind, instead of saying like I want this kind of friends and I only gonna attract these kind of people, but instead, what if I show up as that, right? I want people who is going to respect me, who is going to be in communication with me. I'm going to want the people who are going to keep the integrity and also like respect me enough to say, okay, this is what I did or did not do, and how can we move on from here? Having that honest but difficult conversation, like I want to have those kind of relationship in my life, whether that is a friend, business, or romantic, whatever that is, right? Or in order for me to have those kind of relationship, I need to start from me. I need to start from within and say like, okay, am I in a relationship with myself with an integrity, with respect, right? With love, with compassion, with forgiveness. And let me read the part that I read earlier one more time. It said, it is as sure that who holds grievances will redefine God in their own image, as it is certain that God created them like himself and defined them as a part of him. It is as sure that those who hold the grievances will suffer guilt, as it is certain that those who forgive will find peace. It is as sure that those who hold grievances will forget who they are, as it is certain that those who forgive will remember. So really coming back to what is our relationship with God is, what is our function? Are we forgiving ourselves? Like it is our function and it's our happiness, right? And the couple lessons ago, our lessons are our function and our happiness are the one, right? My function and my happiness are one. It is the same thing because God created us to be happy. And if it's our function, if it's a purpose to be happy, then what we're supposed to be doing needs to bring happiness. So who are you trying to be, and who are you becoming, and who are you saying you are, and what kind of person do you get to be in order for you to have whatever that is in your life? And I want to be the person who's loving and who's also respectful and also like keeping the integrity from other people and with myself and with other people. And I don't want to hold a grudge against other people. I had an I had an occasion the other day, and I was talking to my friend, like, I don't get it. I don't get why people are not in communication with me. And he would say, like, they are showing up in the best way they can. They're showing up the best way they can. And I truly believe that is that is the case, right? But it didn't hit me like that until he told me, because I was like, why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting that? Why is this person not doing it, right? And yes, that is the fact. There was no communication. There was a breakdown in communication, and I was not getting the information that I needed. That is the fact, right? There was no communication. That was the fact. But what does that mean? I added meaning to that. So I get to let go of those things. I get to let go and forgive and move on. And okay, they did the best they can, and it just wasn't what I expected it to be. So who do I get to forgive? I get to forgive them, and as well as I get to forgive myself because I was putting expectations on them, right? So those are the things that we get to let go. So grievances can mean so many different things. It can mean one thing, it can mean one thing to me, it can mean one thing to others. And so what does that mean to you? And if you have some ideas, if you have any comments, if you want to chat a little bit more about it, leave it in a comment, and I would love to talk to you about that. Alright, so I think that's it for me. But today's lesson is love holds no grievances. Love holds no grievances, guys. And when you let go of all of that, and then you know that you're safe. And you are. Alright, I love you, and have a beautiful, beautiful, the day before July 4th. I love you.